yeah, yeah. I got the signs. You are spiritually awakened. I know all of the signs, and I'm about to tell you, not one, not three, not two, but 5 signs. Stay tuned. Hey, 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 hey. Woo! Hey, see, when you spiritually awaken, you free like this. This is one of the signs I should have put in there, just being super free. Super free. Super free from everybody that ain't super free. Hey, hey, it make you say, hey, 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 hey. Alright, I got y'all, man. I got y'all. Hold on. So yeah, anyway, like I was saying, man, one of the first signs that you are spiritually awakened that I should have thrown in there is that you feel free. You feel so free with yourself. You feel so, full of joy, so full of self-esteem. You feel like you conquer the world. You know what I'm saying? But you probably only gonna get there after you hear and experience these 5 signs right here. The first sign is that the world is crashing down. Like you start to feel like, oh man, my world is crumbling, my world is tumbling. Everything that you knew is like coming to an end. It's coming to a halt. You know what I'm saying? Like the old way is not working anymore. All the traditional beliefs that you grew up believing, it does not work anymore. Now you like, hold on, man. I'm coming into something new and I want to understand what more about it is. Okay, so number 2 is you have a thirst for knowledge. Like, are you type person right now where you feel like you just want to learn everything? Yeah, a lot of esoteric knowledge, a lot of holistic healing and all that good stuff. Yeah, you just want to read and, watch videos about space and stuff like that. If that's you, then you are spiritually awakening. What you're doing is you're renewing your mind. You're learning about something totally different, totally new, because this is the real you. The real you is thirsting the knowledge that you need for who you are as an individual, not what everybody else told you, okay? The third sign is this. You will begin to meet a lot of new people that come into your life. See, I'm already spiritually awakened. I talk to a lot of people that spiritually awakened like every day. And they always tell me these signs. I'm just putting them in a nutshell. You know what I mean? One thing they always tell me is that, man, I'm so glad to meet you, Trenius. I'm so glad to meet you. Just like I'm so glad to meet you. You know what I mean? It's like we like a chain reaction. It's just like we just connecting with all over the world. All of us is just, we on the same page. We doing the same thing. But it's just like, it's just spiritual. It's a spiritual thing, man. So you will meet new people. And sometimes these people may be totally different from what you've normally met in your life. Totally different race. You understand what I'm saying? Like, totally different background. These people are totally different from what you've ever hung around in your whole life. Like, when I became spiritually awakened, man, I started hanging around a lot of indigos. Like, I had people with big eyes. Like, I started hanging around a lot of indigos and starseeds and stuff like that. And these people were so weird to me. They were so weird to me, but it was something peculiar about them that like drew me to them. And that's when I became friends with people like this, and they always helped me out and understand more about myself. And I learned that I was an indigo. I learned that I was a star seed. I learned that I was like spiritually awakening and stuff like that. So meeting new people is definitely sign number 3, of have you heard these spiritual signs? All right, number 4 is you begin to like be a totally different person. Like you begin to be a totally different person. Like I said, once again, I got to emphasize on this, but when I first spiritually awoke it, man, I just, the old me, I don't even remember who I was back then. I don't even remember me no more. Like the new me nowadays, I'm totally different, man. Like, I can't even like explain in detail like what I used to be like. I used to be really cynical. I used to be really cynical for one. I used to be an empath, a very empathetic person. I took everything personally. Everything that somebody done to me, I took it personally. I was the type of guy, I would like to have excuses and point fingers at people and blame people for my downfalls in life. I was just not who the universe wanted me to be like when I wasn't awakened. But it's like when I awakened, it's like all that was like, stop, okay, hold up. You know what I mean? This is totally new. So what I started to do when I spiritually awoke it was I began to take on a new person. Even though it's going to feel weird, like it's going to feel weird for you to like do something totally new or be this new person that you are seeking to be. It's going to be totally weird. It's going to be different. But you just have to do it anyway. You got to face your fears. And y'all know what fears are, right? False evidence appearing real. So, becoming this new person as you are spiritually awakening, you're going to want to, number 5, you're going to want to create a whole new lifestyle. A whole new lifestyle. Now you are tapping into the innermost, deepest parts of your brain. You understand? Those parts that were laying dormant the whole time. The parts of you that you knew who you were supposed to be a long time ago. Maybe in a past life or something. But now you're awakening up to the fact that you got to cut off the circuit boards over here that created all this shit for you that was not really for you. Now you have to awaken to a totally different new life. You understand? And this life may feel different. When you're stepping into something new, folks, I'm telling you, the number one thing that's probably going to hold you back after this video, but I pray it don't, is fear. Fear, 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 fear. Fear of stepping into the unknown. Even about yourself. Even as you're spiritually awakened, it could be very fearful. One of the biggest things that I suffered when I had a spiritual awakening or whatever was anxiety attacks. I used to have a lot of anxiety attacks because, like I told you, I was a very empathetic person. I was an empath. Understand? And so I feel all these different energies. Do you feel a lot of energies? Okay, so one of the biggest things that you're going to probably have to face is your own fears, your own demons. You know what I mean? You got to face your own demons. I should say demons. You got to face your own demons that's on the inside of your mind. It's just all in your mind, folks. So once again, spiritual awakening, have you heard of this? In a nutshell, really what it is you're becoming alive. Once upon a time, you was just living. You were just living, just wandering around with your head like that, chopped off like that. You were just living. You didn't have care in the world about anything. Now what's about to start happening, you're about to start to have a sense of direction in your life. A sense of direction. A sense of purpose. A need to be here. A feeling of completeness. Why do you do the things that you do? Who God made you to be? Who are you really, truly? These are the feelings that you're beginning to take on now. Real, genuine stuff, that explains who you are and why you're here and why you're doing the things that you're doing. And you can actually really think about the moment that you're in right now. Like, once upon a time, you never thought about the moment. You never cared about time and space at all. You never cared about why you're at this job. You never cared about why you don't have any money. You never cared about why you dress the way you dress. But now you realize you got to take on your true self, which may be totally different from your old self. Your old self, it didn't know any better. Now you're in a new person. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're spiritually awakened, accept the fact that you're becoming a new person. Look at me right now, man. I'm so free. I'm so open right now. Once upon a time, I was so scared and so shy and timid. Like, oh, I can't let them see me like this. No. Like, I was so scared, man. I ain't want nobody to see me think like I think, talk like I talk. I didn't want nobody to hear my philosophy because I thought what they would think about me would be negative and all this and that. But the more I began to spiritually awaken and uncover these signs that I'm telling you right now, it's like the more I begin to walk into my true self, my true path of who I am right now. So if this is you, if this message has resonated with you, give this video a thumbs up so you confirm that you are having this spiritual awakening and that you're going to get over it. I know that you are. I'm praying for you right now. I'm definitely praying for you right now. You know what I mean? And you need to get in contact with me. Connect with me on Facebook or something. Connect with me one-on-one. I am a life coach. I am your life coach, as a matter of fact. That's why you're here. And yeah, I can connect with you personally. But if you want to watch another video on how to spiritual awakening, I have another video right here that I made a little while back or whatever that will help you get through your spiritual awakening process. Just click that video and I'll see you on the other side. For those of you who are still tuned in, who are not subscribed, make sure you subscribe right here by pressing my little icon face right there. You see that little boy? That's me. Yep. Also, check out this next video here. This is another video about spiritual awakening. And so with that being said, guys, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Have you heard these 5 spiritual awakening signs? Peace.